Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now I am reviewing Star Wars The Black Series, Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Boba Fett. He is number 6 in this ongoing new style of packaging right here. But I guess this would be still considered a deluxe figure because it's $30.
T-Man978 Chill Review.
Alrighty now. As I said on my podcast channel, Figure Action, link in the description. We're live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. These deluxe figures are pretty much up there with SH Figuarts in a lot of respects as far as the amount of accessories and detail and paint. Like, I could smell the paint coming off of this thing when I opened it. But the one thing they don't include is hands. That's the only thing holding them back. Hands, you don't have hand options, but it is Boba Fett, and in the original trilogy, I just watched a video with him so I can see things or get ideas for this review, and it was a 6-minute video with all the scenes with him in it, and there was still a lot of screen time that didn't have him in it in that 6 minutes. So wow, 3 movies, he was barely in it. And I think they added him to the first movie after the fact. But as you can see, here's one of his accessories. The flamethrower that can attach right there. Or the flamethrower effect. And like, he has a lot going on. It has basic articulation still, but it has a lot going on in this articulation that some of it I think is unnecessary, but maybe it could help. But we'll go through that. Here's the jetpack. On Return of the Jedi, it was differently detailed. Like on Empire Strikes Back, it was like pretty much all green. But as you can see, it's several different colors on this. And there's like weathering effects on pretty much everything, even the gauntlets down there, so that's cool. They even put this little rope string right there. It's attached to his vest, and this whole vest armor right there is actually like a separate pliable piece, even under here, separate pliable piece on top of a hard plastic. They put like indents right there for the jetpack. The missile can, like, you can do that, and the missile can shoot out. So you can see the missile up close. The missile does have like some weathering blackish paint onto the gunmetal silver. And if you have Transformer Siege blast effects, you can blast effects. It is compatible, I mean to say. Back to the jetpack. This is rotatable. I'm not sure if it's on a ball joint, so I would just rotate it that way or whatever. You can see that little plus symbol in there. Well, they give you blast effects for these. I would hold it here and push it in there so you don't break the blast effect big. But there you go. His little sash thingy or half cape is full of bullet holes and whatnot. That's cool. It's super pliable, gets right out of the way. And I'm getting to the last couple of or few accessories. He does come with this gun, which is painted very well. I don't know what it's looking like on camera. The lights are too bright for my freaking eyes. But you should see that it's like a dark bright. It looks like a penny, like a rusty penny. And so you can see he can get into his main pose that he was in the entire time in those movies. And this gun is specific to Return of the Jedi because the Empire Strikes Back gun was quite different. Getting this in the hand is tricky as crap, as you could imagine, but there you are. To mimic Luke cutting the gun in half right there, there's this. It comes in actually 2 pieces, but if you had it like this, and throw it on the ground real quick. You could tell it's sliced. So there you are with that. Lastly, he does come with a grappling hook. Right there, there's the hook part. It's just a little plastic piece that wraps around his wrist or gauntlet. I haven't been able to figure out how to put this on there perfectly. But I'm pretty sure when you get it, or maybe you watch somebody else's video and they showed it perfectly. Good for you and good for them. Anywho, let's get this off because that's going to keep falling off. Let's get into the articulation. The head is on a ball joint at the top. So you can get swivels and rocks and you can look up and down and whatnot. But the neck, bottom of the neck is also on a ball joint. So you can get even more range, SH Figuarts style to SH Figuarts because you can't look up that much. The shoulders go out and swivel, and he has a butterfly joint in there. Yay. And because of this soft, pliable plastic that gets out the way, and plus they cut it in such a way that his arm can come forward. And what I like to do is bend the arm out with this joint angle like that, bring it forward, then rotate the ball inward so he can get some inward motion right there, and that is great. Here's what I was talking about as far as extra parts that they didn't need. It's a swivel right here, but the elbow swivel. So I guess if you don't like the way it looks in a certain way, you can bring that over to cover it. So that's good. But the way they cut the elbow, it bends more than 90 degrees on both sides. Both gauntlets rotate separate of this elbow piece as well. This hand goes in and out, and this one goes up and down. The diaphragm can go back that far, come forward a bit, go side to side, and of course rotate. There is no separate waist in this little utility belt with pouches. It's separate. I'm going to slide this down and kind of keep that in place. But you see the little red thing right there? That's all sculpted on. It looks like this would rotate, but it doesn't. Legs kick out that far. Kick forward, it has to come out to the side a bit because he has that little Ninja Turtle armor right there. Goes back some, has this rotation. It has knee rotation. And the knee bends slightly more than 90 degrees. Ankle comes forward, back, ankle pivot. Only thing it's missing that I would have appreciated is an ankle swivel so that the leg doesn't have to be in awkward positions depending on how you want it posed. But yeah, this thing has a lot of accessories, a lot of moving parts, good articulation for the character. Like, I'm definitely loving this butterfly joint and the fact that you can bring it further inside. I think all figures should be able to have some type of inward motion, and every figure should be able to bend their elbow more than 90 degrees, even if they don't have double jointed elbows. So that's good. Now let's make sure I show you this right here. This is all attached up in there. So maybe that's why they made this made it the same way over here. So you can swivel that so you don't tear anything. So I guess I should have led with that arm during the articulation segment. But yeah, that's great. This is a really good figure. As you can see here, Boba Fett is like exactly 6 inches tall. He's that tall next to Mando, and let me see something. The blast effects does fit into the Beskar armor jetpack right there. And they look good. Look it up. So yeah, this is a good figure with a lot of accessories. Some stuff that's not even really necessary, but they tried to go all out as far as him in that particular movie, Return of the Jedi. He's not the most dynamic, but he didn't do anything dynamic in the movie at all. Only thing dynamic he did was falling down into that sand pit. I've passed over Boba Fett a lot of times in the stores, a lot of times. Something about him just made me not interested in getting him. I didn't really like him until Mandalorian, and I'm happy I waited because this is probably the best one. And I guess it should be mentioned that he has a fully sculpted face, I believe, underneath of that helmet, but I'm not ripping that off because I don't care that much. It's not painted anyway, so why bother? Anywho, got this on Amazon. I'm going to put a link in the description. Hopefully it will be a good price, or hopefully it will be available. Thank you for watching. T-Man978 out of here. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.